Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Famous Flicks. Today we're going to talk about chat bots. Should you have a chat bot for your business? All right, so that's the big question people are asking right now. Hey Max, hey guys, do we need chat bots? Is it going to really help my business grow in 2020? Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you the 3 reasons why I believe chatbots are important for any business. It doesn't matter if you're in e-commerce or services, you gotta have a chatbot, okay? So the first reason why you want a chatbot for your business is because now more than ever, consumers' attention span has shrunk, right? Not only that, but people are looking for information and answers as quickly as possible on demand. And the reality is, it's not necessarily who the best product or service or business is that's gonna get the customer. In some cases, it's the person that's there first. So by having a chatbot, it allows that prospect, if you're searching for stuff and they come across your information online, if they're communicating, right? If they reach out to you, if they send you an email, more than likely you're not gonna respond to them until like a day or 2 later. And it may not even be the response you're looking for. But through a chatbot, if they were to engage with your chatbot, it allows that bot, based on programming, to deliver the information and answers that that person's looking for right away. So it literally shortens the amount of time it takes to deliver the information that that prospect's looking for. So that's number 1, speed. Number 2, the second big reason why you want to consider a chatbot is because you can automate a lot of the conversations. Most prospects, when they are seeking information about products or services online, they may be in one of 3 stages: awareness, consideration, or conversion. Most people will probably be at the awareness stage where they're not ready to buy just yet. They're just kind of like doing research and kind of learning about what's in the market. So for that reason, does it make sense to have to pay someone per hour to be on call to handle those person's questions when they may not be ready to purchase? Right? So the idea is there's a lot of people that may not be ready yet, right? But eventually could be. So here's what you can do. By having a bot in place, you can program the bot with FAQs, with all the answers, products and prices, and all the different things that these people are looking for. So when they engage with the bot through the questions that they are engaged with or responding to, they can then find the information they're looking for. But more importantly, the whole process is automated. So now that person can self-serve, meaning they can find the answers themselves, get the knowledge they need to then make that educated decision. The other value of having a chatbot in this second point is the bot itself can be programmed to pre-qualify people. We do it all the time with our agency. When someone engages with us, one of the first questions we ask is, what's your website, right? How long have you been in business? How many employees do you have? So we understand who we're dealing with. And because of that information we gather through that chatbot, we're literally able to build a profile around these prospects. So then what happens? Now we're able to have a different type of conversation, which brings me to my third point: personalization. It's so important because consumers today have choices, more choices today than ever before. You're not the only one selling your product, obviously, right? And neither are we. But what we realize, what makes the biggest difference in a person making the decision to buy versus not buy, is really that personalization, the connection, the trust and relationship that they experience with that brand or company. So because the chatbot in itself, and we use ManyChat as an example here, you have the ability to store all the data based on that communication. So if someone says, my birthday is on this date, or my phone number is this, or I like the color purple, or I like hip hop music, whatever that information was communicated through that chatbot, you can program all that data to be stored. So that way, in future communication, or if you decide to do broadcast or blast or whatever, you can literally personalize the communication specific to what that person's needs, goals, and wants are. And because of that, that's going to elevate the entire experience with your brand or company. So it's not just, hey, you want to buy some shoes, or hey, you want to buy some pants? Great, here's the price. It's, hey Max, welcome back. Hey, since we know you love the color blue, check out our new selection of t-shirts that are in the color blue for this season. We've already hand selected 3 that we feel that would be perfect for you. Man, if someone did that for me, I would be like, wow, this is an incredible experience. And that's what consumers are looking for. So with those 3 keys, just to reiterate: number 1, speed. Being able to deliver information to prospects is so important, because it's not necessarily who the best company or best product or service is that gets the customer. It's sometimes who's there in front of the customer first, right? So chatbot allows you to do that. Number 2, being able to automate a lot of the questions and answering and qualifying of these prospects and leads. That saves you money because you don't have to hire people to answer these repetitive questions, and also allows you to take advantage of step number 3, because through the process of pre-qualifying and learning about that prospect through communication, number 3 allows you to personalize, right? So personalization is king when it comes to marketing in today's landscape. So should you have a chatbot? Ultimately, my recommendation is yes, absolutely. Now, how much should you actually invest in building a chatbot? It's all dependent upon what you want the bot to do. It's kind of like buying a car. You can have the basic car that just gets you from point A to point B, right? Just the basic features, or you can get the enhanced car, right? You can get the AMG Mercedes-Benz with all the fully loaded cool stuff, and that's gonna cost you more. So depending on your type of business, maybe just a pre-qualification, a lead generation appointment setting bot is sufficient. If you're in e-commerce, you're gonna want something a little bit more extensive where you're able to not just answer questions, but also sell and promote. And here's the other thing you have to think about too. Once you build out your bot, if you plan to take advantage of seasons like holidays and different discounts and promotions, you're gonna wanna update that bot consistently, because again, the communication needs to be relevant based on what's going on in that moment. So that's where it can get pricey, but understand that it's an investment. You're not just buying a bot. What you are buying is a tool that's going to allow you to compete at a higher level and ultimately increase revenue if done correctly. So if you guys got value here today, make sure you like the video, share your feedback, and we'll see you next time.